All right, going live. I'm live. Hey there, everybody. Sorry, it's been a very busy week, so I haven't been able to really put up content like I was hoping I could. But tonight I'm going to rectify that a little bit by playing some Xevious for the Atari 7800, or if you're in Japan, I think it's Xevious. So this is for a high score challenge over at my Discord server. Free to join. I put a link in the chat and usually in the description as well. Let's just close out this tab. And this is on intermediate difficulty, and I'm going to be playing on a real cartridge on my 7800, and I'm going to be playing for second place because Pikachu over at the Discord server already has 130,000 points. And I enjoy this game, but I'm not that good. And I have the difficulty switch. I'm actually playing in a way I really don't like. I'm playing with the Europad, and it's just not comfortable for me for this game. But I'm going to try it anyways, and the buttons being so far apart make it really tedious to try to do separate shots for the bombs and the aerial shots. So I'm going to be using the difficulty switch. Well, I am using it so that both happen at the same time. Not my preferred way, but let's see. Is there a hidden flag? I don't. Oh, I missed a hidden flag. That was a free guy. All right. So second place is like 13,000 points. First place is like 130,000. So just insane. Oh, and I lost a life already. I see Roy. I see Super Brett. And I'll have to see who else is in the chat in a moment. This is a very impromptu live stream. I basically posted it to go. I basically gave almost no notice at all. So Norberto Pikachu's here. Yeah, I'm not going to beat you. I see Derps here. I can't read the chat though because I got to play. I got to save the world from the Xevians. There, got it that time. So like I said, I enjoy this game, but I'm no shooter. I'm like shooters and me. There's certain shooters I do okay. I can play some Musha right now. Where's any other hidden flags or bases? If you bomb just the right spot, you can get bases and flags that show up for bonus points. And I see Savitor and Bobot and Kumchia in the chat. Hopefully I'm saying all those names right. Please forgive me if I make mistakes. I love the sound of the metallic sound of hitting those little panels, those flying panels. Ooh, let's get the little metallic pyramids. Really like the style of this game. And I didn't get out of the way. Actually, don't have the thumbstick in, and I think this would be a good game for the thumbstick. For this controller. I can feel that divot where it should go. I guess this will just be my warm-up game. Not that I'm that great. I'm not. Well, I guess I'm already in second place, but that's only because there's only 2 people playing, and the other person, I think they just did like a one and done kind of deal. Wish I knew where those other hidden things were. Oh, not quite 20,000. All right, now I can get caught up on the chat. So, Roy says hello, so does Brett, so does Pikachu, Derp, Savitor, I said hello to everybody, I think. Have no idea where any of the hidden stuff is except for that river. I have Xevious shirt that I bought from, what was that, Uniqlo at Disney Springs a few years ago, part of their Namco collection. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know they made such a thing. Let's see, recently been hooked on Tower of Druaga, even wanting to write my own variation. Never played it. Yes, I have played Tower of Druaga on various compilations. I've never played the arcade game. But yeah, I have played it. It's an interesting game. Tower Juaga. I mean tacos at a place called El Mito Tacos with my cousin Alex. Well, hello, cousin Alex. I'm terrible at shooters, especially bullet heck games like Raiden, Life Force, etc. Yeah, me too. Let's see, when I get home, I'm going to check out the new Pokemon Snap on the Switch. That sounds more to my speed. Austin, hello. Yes, loves this game. Never played a 7800. Looks good. Yeah, the 7800 can do okay with certain style of games. Like these arcade ports were pretty well done for their time. And so the strength of the 7800, not sound, that's its weakness. The strength is the amount of sprites it can have on screen at once. It can have more sprites on screen than a Nintendo NES or a Master System, Sega Master System. So a game like Robotron, really only, it was done on the 7800 and done very well for what it is. And that's something I don't think that the Master System or the NES could pull off. Also has a really good port of, let's see, where was that flag? Missed it, I don't know. And I don't know if the flags and hidden bases can change depending on variation or what. I don't know. I had this game as a kid. I wasn't a great at it. I was able to get to the mothership a couple times. Oh man, and I know that this game has a little bit of karma engine in it where if you're doing well, it can send more enemies or projectiles at you than if you are doing it. I wish I knew where that other hidden base was. Like there's if you bomb the right area, there is like these hidden bases. They're the same size of the small little circular things, basically, but they're worth like bonus points if you raise them and then blow them up, because you have to do, like, you get a few points for. All right, we're doing okay. I'm doing okay. I haven't got to the mothership yet. I think the flags are extra lives. Oh, missed it. I should have laid off the firing because I'm doing both at the same time. Yeah, I just can't get by these panels. I think there's a flag somewhere in this water, but I don't know where. I don't know if I passed it. I don't know if it's coming up. Are we coming up to the mothership? We might be. Ooh, I earned an extra life. I cannot tell you the last time I played this game for the 7800 version. Right now I'd be thrilled if I could destroy a mothership. Oh man, I think it's coming up. I think it comes up right here. There it is. Missed it. If you get a dead center shot, you could destroy it. But that is a lot easier said than done. So, sorry chat that I'm ignoring you. Playing games like this are not conducive to talking and playing at the same time like other titles. But we'll get there. Good day for some of the college football teams I was rooting for. I'm a Michigan fan, so I was happy that they were able to come. They shouldn't even let Rutgers get ahead, but they've kind of been like a second half team. And then, it's always a nice day when Alabama loses. I guess unless you're an Alabama fan. Alabama has like that New York Yankee syndrome where... God, Come on. Oh, couldn't get to it. Couldn't get to it. Where the only people who like Alabama is Alabama fans, right? Because they've been so dominant. I mean, I'm also a Red Wing fan, and they've kind of had the same thing going on for a while there, I think. But yeah, certain teams, you know, I think Lakers get that kind of vibe. I'm not a sports guy, not a bit. You know, I enjoy watching certain sports, but I'm no expert. Oh, I try to get in. Oh, man. Man. Don't shoot at me again, please. Good, got him. Whew. Some of these guys, they'll throw you a little bit because they'll do a second shot when you're not expecting it. Like they'll be retreating, then all of a sudden, oh yeah, let's do another shot. Okay, here we go again. Oh, I thought I had a chance there. Oh, I think I hit one of the sides. Man, that stinks. That was my best shot right there. Well, I'm making a solid case for my second place. So please, if you enjoy the 7800 and have a way to play this, join the Discord server and throw some scores up there. Oh, no. So yeah, I'm hanging in there at the moment. See, that's what he did. He did that to me. All right, last life. Much improved. I actually did a lot better than I thought I would, to be honest with you. Ooh, 2 for 1. That's always nice. Yep, I thought those guys would shoot from... Ooh, another free guy. Okay, I'll take it. There we go. Woohoo! Got them before they could get that second shot off. Okay, working on 70,000. Wow. Let's see what we could do. Yep, this is where... Oh, man. Those circling tanks or whatever you want to call them got me. Let's see. Oh, no. Yeah, I was afraid of that. But not bad. Almost 75. 75,000. Oh, let's see. Oni's here. Welcome. Great music loop. Yeah. Never seen it before. It looks pretty good. Port of the game. Yep. It's dangerous. It's devious. I like the NES version. It's the first version I ever played. Hey, Pine Baron is here. Welcome. Good choice. Love the 7800. Can you upgrade your weapons? No. You made it farther than I have. Well, that's good. Weirdly, my Memphis born raised cousin is a Bama and Yankees fan. And how's that legal in Tennessee? Yeah. Well, I think some people get attracted to those teams too, because it's easy to root for winners for some people, right? So shooting sound effects sound like the fireball from Super Mario. Hey, Joseph, welcome to the stream. Good choice tonight. Very close to the arcade despite using only the TIA chip. Yeah, so I'm assuming a lot of you know, but the 7800 uses the same chip, the Atari 2600 chip that they use for music. But since it's dedicated for music, they can get a little bit more out of it, I think, than some 2600 games. College sports seems harder for me to get into the professional. Yeah, with the polls, and I understand. Hey, XJ, I remember you can fire the two weapons separately at the difficulty switch. Yes, I can, but I'm using the Europad and it's not very conducive to using two buttons. So I hit several of the cannons. It's been a while since I caught a stream. Hey, DFLJ, good to see you there. I guess I missed the other UFO. I guess it was coming close. One of my favorite ports. Matt's here. Welcome, Matt. You're doing better than I did when I played with double weapons. Oh, yeah, that's right. Pikachu didn't know how you could separate them. I wonder what kind of hardware this game got coded on. I think 2600, 7800 games were programmed on Atari ST. Possibly. I have no idea. See, watching some Attitude WWF earlier, DX was impersonating the Nation. As some of you know, I've been watching like both WCW and WWF at the same time. I'm currently in March of 2000, going back and forth between, Nitros and Raws and pay-per-views. And right now it's really a struggle to watch the WCW stuff. Just really terrible, unfortunately. Hey, Ryan's here. Music from the game was used in a segment on Starcade called Starcade Hotline. Oh, cool. Let's see. Thank you, Alvarado, for the decent score. Take my word, I died so many times there because it's tempting points there. Yeah, moving tanks are best to avoid. I should have. I remember that I learned the mothership's name was Andor Genesis when I got the Namco Museum DS long ago. I always confused it with Andros from Star Fox. Yeah. Hey, Nick. Let's see. Xevious, a 1982 game, pretty old at the time. Well, the 7800, this was made in 1984. So 2 years old, not that terrible, because there was, as I've said before, some of you might know, there was a soft launch for the Atari 7800 in Southern California in 1984 before they were going to go nationwide, but then they got sold to Jack Tramiel. Atari got sold, and he put that on the back burner until the NES proved that there still was a market for home video game systems, and then he took it out of the closet. So this was done in 84, but it wasn't widely available until 1986 when the system launched nationwide. Yeah, the manual doesn't mention about the separate switches. Hey, WWJD, any gaming boxes video this month? Yes, I have Retro Game Treasure coming out soon. It's done. I recorded it. I just haven't edited it yet. So, Christoph, which console computer version of Xevious is the closest to the arcade version? I mean, this is really good for the time it was released. This is really good. I actually think it's better than the NES version. That's just my opinion. Of course, hey, Splat Bubble, welcome. Yeah, named this game Hand Cramp. I'll try another game. Oops, let's do that again. So I do prefer to the NES port. I think the graphics, for whatever reason, look better on the 7800. The NES port looks like cardboard backgrounds. They actually put some more texture in the 7800 version. But I also grew up with that, so I might be partial. And of course, there's like Arcade Perfect ports now located. You know what? Maybe I should use... Let's see. You can actually... I'm going to test that. Let's restart that. So your crosshair, when it's over something that you can bomb, it turns red. I forgot about that. As a kid, I didn't know that. I didn't think to know that. I didn't even know there was hidden stuff as a kid. I don't know if I ever found it maybe once or twice on accident. But you might be able to use that to find the hidden objects. Like if you're not, like I'm firing right now, so you can't see it, but see how the crosshair's like blue? The square surrounding it. So I'm going to mess around and see if I can find like the hidden flags that way. I don't know if I'll be able to replicate what I did last game. I think my goal now is just to get back to the mothership and try and give it another... See, I don't see anything there. Let's see. Can you see it? I don't see it. I didn't see where it is. Okay. So maybe that's not working. This can be a 2-button game. You can use the difficulty switch on the 7800 to decide if the buttons are independent of one another or not. And because I'm using this Europad, which looks more comfortable than it is. It's the 7800 controller that came out, was bundled with the system in Europe, and it looks more like an NES controller. But it's uncomfortable. It is uncomfortable to... It's not as comfortable as an NES controller. Not that that's the most comfortable controller in the world. But it's uncomfortable. And, you know, maybe you can use the targeting system to dig up the bonuses, and I'm just not doing it right. Oh, why am I doing so terrible? Okay, hidden flags are not detected, but the towers are. Okay, so that helps me. Okay, so I might try that. I just want to give it one more solid go before I call it a night. The good news is I think this is the night, at least in my time zone, where you use daylight savings, where you get extra sleep. You fall back, right? Yeah. So don't forget to set your clocks if you use clocks that don't auto-correct and stuff like that. I have heard rumors that, I don't know, that certain states or whatever are getting rid of the daylight savings, which I'm all for. Oh, why did I do that? Let's try this again. Hey, Sweet and Tender. And Risk. Did I say hi to Risk yet? Hello, both you guys. So let's see. I had a really good game. For me, for my skills. I'm no expert. I was able to get 75,000 points. This is for a high score challenge on my Discord server. That's good for second, but there's only 3 people playing. So, I know the 7800 is... What's the word I'm looking for? It's like, it's kind of a niche system. I mean, retro gaming in general is a little bit niche, but it definitely has enough following. There's still retro gaming stuff on shelves today at main retailers, so it's not super niche, but the 7800 is more because the NES was so dominant when it came out. I think it had like 90% market share here in the States, the NES did. And the 7800 and Master System in the States were, I think it depended on the year, but they were basically tied for the last 10%. I remember like looking up some of that information when I did the Atari 7800 Game by Game podcast. See, looking to see if there's something I can blow up and I don't see it. Problem with trying to search with your cursor for the underground bases is that you could have other stuff pop up. Oh, there's one right there. I missed it. There's one of them. Don't know if y'all saw that. So let's see if I can at least blow up a mothership before I go to bed. Oh no. Oh, that second shot got me. I wasn't sure. As I said earlier, I love the sound of it hitting those metal. Wish your ship moved just a smidgen faster. That would be just about perfect for me. No! Oh! There's also a 2600 port in the works that I don't know if it ever surfaced. But it was shown at it. Maybe it did. Maybe the prototype came out. And I don't know that it was finished. But a 2600 port would have been... Ooh! Couldn't get to it. Couldn't get to it. So I don't know if you saw that, but I raised one of those secret bases, which is nice. You know, that's a cool little thing. This game was very... This game was introduced a lot of cool ideas to like the shooter genre, you know, getting out from space and having nice backgrounds, and it is a Hall of Fame game in my opinion. Ooh. Oh man, I got caught up. Let's just get to that. Oh, I was looking at the chat. I tried to read the chat. Silly me. I just want to get to the mothership one time. I'm happy with my little contribution of almost 75,000 points. I had a good groove going on there, but I can also feel fatigue setting in, not from the game, but just from the day. Oh man, I missed them all. There we go. Can we do it? Oh! I had a shot to do it. I had a shot. But, just couldn't get through without getting shot. Oh, I forgot about him. There we go. That'll help. All right, here we go. Oh! I tried to get... I'm going to give it one more shot. I want to see if I can blow it up. I don't know, but I tried. Let me see what's going on. Forget what... Wasn't this the huge system that weighed 500 pounds? That's a 5200. I loved 101 for the 7800. Good basketball game. Break the glass backboard. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I wish more modern, older systems had the AV outputs. I had one modded, but it started to go bad on me. I don't know why they didn't make this for the 5200. Let's see. I used to have a 7800, but had to sell it for life reasons. That happens. I'm just going through. Yeah, the controller for the original controller, I use a Sega Genesis arcade stick with the 7800 Aladdin adapter. I used to use a Sega Genesis 6-button controller with my Aladdin adapter, but I wore it out. I need to buy a new one. I need to buy a new one. So there's a 2600 homebrew port of Zookeeper that's supposed to be good. I wonder how long the grace period is supposed to be for Amico's testing process. That's a mess. 2 Amico units after all, huh? I guess the haters were wrong. Yeah, that's the thing, is they lowered the standards, and I'll get back to Atari talk, but they lowered the standards so much for the Intellivision Amico that it's now seen as a huge success that 2 hand-built Amicos are out for testing, but you can't even see it playing games. I'm sure they play games. I don't know how good it would be if it went under a microscope with lag and the graphics and stuff like that. But it's like there's people like, oh, see, in television, after $14 million, they made 2, count them, 2 test units. They're coming out any day now. Retailers, here we come. And it's like, no, I mean, that's just how low the standards have gotten, because 2 units is simply, that's nothing. That's nothing. So, oh, come on, I could do better than that. It's been a while since I blew up one of those motherships. And as you can see, I'm not that good at it because, and those what is it? The suddenly appearing projectiles that just come out of nowhere. They really... They really can do havoc. So I'll give it... this probably is my last attempt, because I am tired. But I do want to do it. So after this, I don't know. I've been watching on Tubi. They have some of the... I know this is really old. I enjoy some older movies. I don't know about y'all, but I enjoy some older movies. There we go. Got it. Got it. I got a free guy. That's how we used to get free guys in my day, and we liked it. Anyway, you know, I like some of the old black and white movies, and they have some Abbott Costello movies. Like, I just watched Abbott and Costello meets the Invisible Man, which is interesting. I enjoy those. I saw a couple years ago, I saw Abbott and Costello meets Frankenstein, which I think was more like Dracula oriented than Frankenstein oriented. But I like those. I also like Marx Brothers. That was introduced to me by my high school physics teacher, who on the last day of school showed us Duck Soup. I was like, you know what? These guys are really funny. They're funny. So I'll probably watch, I think I'm watching on Tubi, what is it? Abbott and Costello meets Boris Karloff, the Killer, or something like that. So it's not like a Universal monster. You know, it's just, I guess, Boris Karloff playing a killer. I don't know. I just started it, so. Ooh, good one, good one. Okay, just trying to get to... Man, that one ship was really out to get me. Oh, I'm just getting tired now. Just getting tired! Let's see if we can make it. I just want to get the mothership now. Come on, we can do this. Let's get through this. Awesome. Oh, come on. I'll miss that. Got his brother. I'll take it. There we go. I raised the one up. I forgot where it was. I should have been better prepared. But it's probably a tricky spot also, you know. It's... Okay, is this it? Yep, this is it. Oh, I tried to come around and... I wish it started you closer to that ship. There was that thing, but I missed it again. Well, I might get another shot here. I don't know if I should wait. Oh, man, it's such a difficult thing to do. Let's see if we can, look at all these buzzsaw thingies. Oh, did it pass it by me? Oh, that stinks. It's not giving me the chance to do it. Aww. Oh, well. I mean, I guess if I do well enough, I'll meet the next one, but I missed it last time, and I don't have any extra lives to help me this time. Anything in reserve, so we'll see. Oh man, I'm not getting anything here. There, got something. Look at all this stuff just flying at you. Ah, there you go. I need to call it a night. Sorry I couldn't do that. Oh man, let's see. Never got to that ship in the arcade version. I know I have. Well, at least like on the compilations. I've never played the arcade game. I've never seen an arcade cabinet of it. Let's see. Hooray for Captain Spaulding. They don't make good shows today like they used to. I have all the Three Stooges. Yeah, Three Stooges is something I've never really watched a lot. So maybe one day I'll give it a try. I know a lot of people are fans of those. Looney Tunes, yep, that's a good one. GameStop, what about GameStop? At some point I did want to invest in Atari Jaguar, but the cost of the system got out of my reach. I'm lucky that I bought a Jaguar when it was dirt cheap back in the day, sold it. I had the CD. Oh, I wish I still had that with the box and everything. Those things are insane. They're like over $1,000 or something now. I don't know. But I had the Jag CD. But I was able to get a Jaguar when I started my show around, I don't know, 7 years ago off Craigslist, which surprised me. I never see stuff like that on Craigslist. And I got it, I think it was like $50, and now it's more than that. And I have a large selection of the cartridges. Almost all of them. Not all, but almost. So let's see. Atari VCS base models now, $78.99 on clearance. The irony is they can't get any. I try every week. Is that over? Oh, that's the GameStop thing. Yeah, because I've seen them. I remember when they clearanced out the main ones at $100, and I ended up buying one from a scalper on eBay for like $200, which wasn't terrible. You know, for an Atari fan, I was like, yeah, this might be interesting. I haven't had time to open it. It's just sitting in the box. But Amico was acceptable when it was under $200. Yeah, I mean, I was interested when it was under $200, but when they went up to $250, ugh. Let's see. Yeah, and the Jaguar came with RF switch. I did end up buying the AV cables. So one day, if I dig out my Jaguar, I can live stream that. There was a store I knew that was selling new Jaguars for $50. Yeah, that was a KB. KB was doing that for a while. I think it was like $40. First time I played a Jaguar was in a KB where they set it up with Cybermorph. I didn't think Cybermorph was terrible, you know. I'll be a Three Stooges fan in no time. Give it a month. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Too bad Craigslist is dead. A lot of people have moved to OfferUp. I haven't been on Craigslist forever. I didn't know people still use it. Anyways, that is Xevious, if you're in Japan, I believe. Thanks for watching. I got almost 75,000 points. Not too bad. Play along on the Discord server. Join it. It's free to join. Let me see. Even though I put it in the, let's see, even though I put it in there already, I'll put it back in. Talking about Tempest 2000, Ultra Vortec. I want to get an Atari ST sometime. So there you go. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and I will see y'all later.